Hello friends, welcome to the first Colombia episode. I essentially got really cheap flights to go down there to visit family and friends. The flights were like $330, so I was like, may as well take that opportunity. So I was pretty happy about that. The idea was mostly stay with family, visit friends and whatnot, but I did have some time for herping, so you'll see some of that this episode. I will voice over some of this stuff because it was loud when I was recording, so I'll voice over, but I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And yeah, let's get going. Alright, so our trip started on November 20th. We initially went to Cali, Colombia, which is my hometown, but then the day after we went to Santa Marta, which is in the northern part of Colombia. I was meeting up with my mom over there, but that's where our first herping spot comes in. We went to a national park called Parque Natural Tayrona, and we stayed there for a couple of nights. I was really excited about that opportunity because I've gone there ever since I was very young, but I have actually never stayed there. So it was a very good opportunity to see some of the more, especially nocturnal animals, so I was very excited about that. Alright, so the way this worked is that we had to hike around an hour and a half to get to the camping spot. We were still surrounded by beautiful sceneries, but we weren't exactly herping. We had our bags on our back and it was very big, you know. But we still saw some really cool animals. Yeah, so our first animal of the day was actually not a herp, but it was this very cool mammal. This is a Santa Marta white-fronted capuchin, which is a species that's very endangered, and it's pretty much endemic to just Parque Natural Tayrona. They're very curious monkeys, so they would get pretty close to people, generally speaking, but it was super amazing to see them in the wild, so obviously had to show it on the video. As cool as the capuchin monkey is though, we're here for the herping, so here's the first herp of the day. This is a Rio Magdalena tegu, which looks very similar to the 5-line skinks that we have in Tennessee. This species is pretty common. You would see them in sunny mornings out basking near the trail, but fun fact, they're actually more closely related to whiptails than they are to skinks. They're actually in the family Gymnophthalmidae, so that's a fun fact, and very cool lizard. But yeah, we kept going. And here's the second herp of the day. This is a yellow-headed gecko. So it's one of the native species that we have in Northern Colombia. They're pretty common too. You can see them in rock crevices pretty often. But yeah, super cool. We'll see more of those later on. And then we made it to our camping spot. Here's our tent. Honestly, it was a lot more comfy than I thought it was gonna be, so I'm pretty happy about that. After that, we did a little bit more exploring. So here's what we found. Alright, so this is by far the most common lizard that you will find over there. This is the Gage's rainbow lizard, and this is a species of whiptail. They're very pretty. They can be green like this one, they can be blue. Very pretty. And they're extremely common, especially around the beach area. So you'll see them sometimes running in the sand in low vegetation, but very cool. We keep going. Here's another yellow-headed gecko. A fun fact about them is that the males are the ones that have the yellow head. They have that coloration. The females are a lot more brown and they have like some spots on their back. It's actually quite interesting. But yeah, let's keep going. Alright, so here are some tadpoles. I'm not sure what species they are, but I'm here to tell you that I'm done with the voiceover, so at least you get to hear my live reactions from here on out. But yeah, hope you at least enjoyed that voiceover stuff. But back to real time. Look at this amblypigi right here. That is so weird looking. I love them. So cool. There is a sandpiper over there. It's a pretty cool bird. You see them along, of course, sand banks and stuff. This is a very pretty kind of river, lagoon kind of thing. So maybe worth coming here later at night. We'll see. Alright, we are doing our first herping session at night, and we already got a frog. That's super cool. We actually got 2 frogs, but the first one escaped. I'm not entirely sure what this species is though, so I may have to like go back to it, but that's a really quick start. I'll label it correctly once in post-editing, That is super cool though. Fast start. Let's keep going. Alright, here's another view at the first frog of the night. That is so cool. Oh, don't slide. So cool. Alright, I'm gonna put them back and then keep going. Alright, so we got our first basilisk of the trip. Very nice. This one was spotted by my partner, so super cool. The species that we have here is Basiliscus galeritus. I mean, most of them are pretty similar, but this is the ones that you will find in the Northern Colombia and also in Central Colombia as well. This one is a very juvenile one. Of course they can get pretty big, but these are the lizards that say they can run like on water, at least for a little bit. Sometimes you see them in action, which is pretty cool, but we're gonna leave this one alone. Awesome. And there's a frog calling over there. Not sure what they are, but let's listen to the call. Man, that is cool. I'm gonna see if I can get close without them running away. Alright, I'm not sure what the frog is, and I don't think I can get them out of there. They look like another tree frog, but I may have to confirm that with the call. But that's still super cool. Alright, let's keep going. I'll label it correctly when I in post-editing. Well, I was able to get the frog out. They look pretty similar to that first frog that we saw, but I don't think they're the same. I mean, they may be, I don't know. But super cool. Look at that, and this frog is huge too. That's amazing. Alright, I'll put them back here in a second and keep going. Okay, so there is another frog calling right there that I have no clue what they are, but let's listen to the call. That is cool. Okay, so I'm pretty certain that this is a Tungara frog. I don't remember the scientific name. That's what they are. This is a pretty small species. I believe, yeah, because they have this line in the back that you can see right there. So that's sort of what distinguishes them. It's like their main characteristic that I have seen anyway. That's pretty cool, though. Actually see them calling is super neat. Alright, let's keep going. Well, here we have our second basilisk of the day. We were just walking on the trail and then saw them scurry. It's pretty neat. Another juvenile. Hopefully we'll see an adult. Okay, here's another Tungara frog. We have been hearing a lot of these around the trail, which is pretty neat. They seem to be using these like trail ditches created by horses to breed. So it's pretty cool. This one was spotted by my partner as well. Oh, they jumped. Goodbye. Alright, so I believe there is a croc or a caiman on the other side. It's just way too far away, but you can see the eye shine. That is so cool. Oh my god, that is sick. Oh, they disappeared. No, they went back up. That is very cool. I kinda wish they were closer to where we are at, but I don't see any that are close by. This is the only one that I've seen. Still pretty neat. Wherever they are, they're going. Not sure if they are a American croc or a little caiman. Probably a little caiman, it seems. Still pretty cool. Alright, here we have a few more Tungara frogs that they just shut up as long as we got close. Oh, there goes another one. So there were two there, there's another one here. And then there's another one over there. I think that one is actually calling. Yep. Do it. I don't think they want to do it. Alright, let's keep going. We have found the symphony of frogs. They're out there. Let's see if we can get a better look from here, but I'm pretty sure it's the same species that we saw before. Still pretty neat though. Alright, we have two of these super big tree frogs right here, which is really cool. I'm not sure why they're different coloration like this, but that's pretty awesome. I'm just gonna get some quick pictures and keep going. Alright, here's another one of those frogs. It's pretty cool that here are a couple having an intimate time. We're just probably gonna leave them alone real quick. I just wanted to record this. Super cool. Alright, here we have another one. I'm not sure if this is a different species, honestly, but I think they are the same species, to be honest. It's just these smaller ones seem to be a lot more brighter colored. This one is on a tree though, which is pretty cool. Well, we are back in the tent. It is like 10, but we're like super tired. We have been hiking all day, so I think we're just about ready to call it. No snakes today, but maybe tomorrow, we will see. It's actually pretty hard to find snakes around here, but maybe with some luck we'll get one tomorrow. Alright, hello friends, it's the next day, and after battling some ants yesterday and a tick today, we're back on the trail. And hopefully today we'll have some more luck with snakes, and we'll see what we can find. Oh my god, literally right after the intro we got one of our targets, the poison frog. Let's go. This is the yellow striped poison frog, Dendrobates truncatus. Oh, I like freaked out. I freaked out so much. This is so cool. I think they have a tadpole on their back as well. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. I'm gonna have to censor a lot of that. But that's amazing. Oh my god. I'm gonna get pictures because that's my priority, but if they don't run away, I'll get some more videos. That's... oh my god. Alright, we can take a better look at them here in the light. They have a tadpole on their back, which is amazing. Wow, what a beautiful frog. This is so amazing. I actually cannot believe it. So poison dart frogs, of course, I mean, they wouldn't be much of an issue. It's more so the venom or the poison takes effect once you like actually either lick the frog or the poison, like if you grab them and you have a cut or something. So there's nothing to fear about. Like the chances of something happening with a poison dart frog is really low. But yeah, yet people are somewhat scared of them. But it's just about understanding them, you know. So cool though. Amazing. I wanna see if I can get some more pictures, but say goodbye to this little guy. I'm not gonna grab them or bother them too much because they have a tadpole on their back. So yeah, super cool. Well, just as I was saying that we were not gonna see another one of these, here's another one. That's crazy. I cannot believe we didn't see him at night, and then we see two like really quickly. That's awesome. This one is on a tree right here. And this one doesn't have a tadpole. Man, that is ridiculous. That's so cool. I'm gonna get some quick pictures and then we'll probably keep hiking. Alright, here's one last look at this beautiful frog before we are on our way. That's awesome that we got found two like pretty quickly. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Alright, this lizard reminds me a lot of the six-line race runners that we have in Tennessee. Although these ones are a lot more abundant here. I think they like just the low vegetation and to be near the sea. That's where I mostly see them, but they're so abundant. Super cool though. I don't know. Just recording this because I think this is a different species, but I'll have to properly check. This one is a lot less colorful, and I know there's some maybas around here. So I think that's what this is. I'll double check though. It's pretty cool though. Okay, so up there in that tree we have a green iguana. I honestly very much so forgot that these were here, like in this part of Colombia. Green iguanas are really common in my hometown. Like even my university campus have them running everywhere. But yeah, of course it's a species that's native to here. So it's pretty cool to see them, you know, in the national park and stuff. And that's another species to add to the list. Very cool. They're actually really pretty species too. Look at their huge tail. So yeah, let's keep going. Alright, I was just wondering where these lizards were going to be because we hadn't seen any of them, but here's our first anole lizard. Super cool. I think, pretty sure this is Anolis kaigei. They're one of the natives around here, so it's pretty neat. They were doing the fold kind of thing, so they have a red fold, as you can probably kind of tell. So it's pretty cool. This is probably one of the more commons that you'll see around the area we're staying at. The only other, I don't know, lizard that I've seen here has been the grass anole, but that was in December. Not quite this trip. It's still really, really cool. Alright, I'm just gonna leave them be, or well, take quick pictures and then leave them be. Alright, I tried grabbing them, but nah, these lizards are way too fast during the day. At night when they rest on the leaves and stuff, they're much easier to catch, but
yeah,
during the day they're quite hard. So we're just gonna leave them right there and keep going. Maybe we'll see something else. Alright, so I think that's where I'm gonna call it for this first video. There's a lot more stuff to show, but obviously then the video would be really, really long. So I'll divide this into 2 parts. But yeah, I hope you all have a nice day, and I hope you all look forward to the next part next week. Bye bye!